What is going on, everyone? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good myself. We're going to get right into this video where we are looking at the new sniper rifle from the Battle Pass, the MORS, or the MORS. It is a railgun sniper rifle, meaning it doesn't have your traditional bullet with gunpowder. It's actually just a metal slug, and it uses electricity and magnets to propel the bullet out the barrel. So we're getting a little high tech here in our zombie killing ways, but I wanted to give this thing, once I unlocked it, you'll see here I'm level 1 out of 19, so I just got it and haven't even done anything with it. So we're going to get in there and we're going to give her a try and see if we can find a sniper rifle that actually is going to have some decent use. Um, the problem you have with it is this is a horde mode game when you're playing zombies. So it's a big group of people charging at you trying to kill you. And sniper rifles normally don't have a rate of fire or the amount of ammo that's good. Now, out of the gate, it's got a decent scope, and it does come with a bipod mount, which is good and bad. Like I said before, it's a horde mode, so everything's coming at you. And usually posting yourself up in a spot, laying down and using this, whether you lay down and go prone and use it, or if you're going to use it mounted against something, it's questionable to stay standing there. But here's the magic. When you pack a punch this thing, you suddenly get an area of effect explosion. This isn't an ammunition buff or a change. This is just the way the gun works. So once you pack a punch it, it starts to create an explosion for area of effect. And yep, we're going to switch to guns here because I want to point something out to you. We're going to look for a big bounty, a good way to measure our things. And look at how much damage this truck has on it. Now I'm going to show you a previous clip of me driving up to this pack-a-punch, and you'll see that there's not that much damage. I was the one who was doing the damage. Every time I was shooting with that area of effect at those zombies that were so close, it was damaging this vehicle. Now an armored truck or an LTV is going to be able to kind of handle that, shake it off a little bit easier. I completely trashed a chop top without even knowing I was doing it with this gun. So got to be careful around vehicles. But we pulled our first big bounty, and on our way to go over and see him, he's had some issues and just couldn't do it anymore. So he bought the farm, and that's great because we got a contract done, but don't know the effect of the gun on him yet. Didn't want to hit that, but hey, it happens. So we pulled another one, and we get a good line of sight on this guy, and let's see. Okay, there's very little damage in the armor break. Okay, now he's charging up too quick. So we'll try to get some distance on him and see what damage we did. Not much at all. So this isn't all that impressive. Yeah. He's just taking my plates at this point. So, yeah. The explosion doesn't seem to be slowing him down at all. You know what, we're just going to pull out this gun here and try to get some XP points. Pushed it a little too far. Didn't get the gun out in time, so there we are. But that didn't seem to do very well. Here you'll see, boom, 3 zombies, 1 shot. That's definitely great. And we took a mimic this time. He's coming out to say hi. Again, little damage. Not much. And now he's closed the distance. So this isn't working out all that well. Other guns at Pack 1 with no ether tool would be doing better, in my opinion. Battle rifles, submachine guns, assault rifles. Even an LMG at this point would be doing a lot more damage than seems to be happening. Again, it's a sniper rifle, and look at that area of effect. There's 4 side zombies, but now he's throwing me. And we still don't even have him at half damage yet. So again, I'm going to have to pull out the primary and whittle this guy down a little bit because I'm going to run out of plates before I actually get him down in health. So let's run. Oh, he's going to throw me a second time. Okay, this is fun. We'll clear out these guys. I disagree. And we'll whittle him down some. Maybe get him a little closer because I just want that XP bonus for the... yep, there we go. There's the third time. And we'll back away. Shot. And finally got him. So that's a lot of... it's a lot of effort to take out tier 1 big bounties with a Pack-a-Punch 1 gun. And this one even has cryo freeze on it now. And I can't get a shot off of him because the guy in the front's going to do it. And you can see this explosion just doesn't... He just shakes it off. He doesn't care. So that AoE effect doesn't do anything against him. Not that I would have expected it to, but maybe do something. I mean, I'm having to run and evade. They're taking my plates. Yep. We're going to end up whittling him down a little bit as well. I like how the explosion effect is all over him. He's all chalked up and black from the fire. And finally we do get a shot through. This gun does make it tough to aim through that explosion because it's rather lasting. I got insta-kill now, but didn't need it. That's a beautiful thing. 600 points? That's a lot of zombies. And we could do it multiple times. So at an exfil, this thing does really shine. Look at this group. Ooh, 320, 480, and nothing. Alright, 240. So yeah, it's really strange to be using this and clearing an exfil. We don't want to stick around too much longer though. So we head out, we go back in, and we've already Pack-a-Punch 1 this gun, and we're about to get our first camo completed, which is the 250 kills. And we're progressing in level, which is good. I did pass by this exfil, and I thought, you know what, let's see what it does on just a free range tier 1. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Okay, so an armor break. Not bad. 3 shots. So, Pack-a-Punch 1 with no ether tools. I don't know. We're going to pack 2 this thing and we're going to see what it does. So, we're not too far away from it. End up finding a redeploy. It's conveniently placed. We're going to get in here and pack 2 this... Ow. We're going to pack 2 this thing. And we got our first customers right here. And again, even pack 2, that's just not an impressive... I mean, the armor break, I get it, but come on. So we're looking at potentially 2 to 3 shots for a tier 2 zombie. And you can see that guy, he only went down... Sorry, only went down about a third. So we head back into tier 1, try to get our basis on how well this does against a tier 1 big bounty now. And it's pretty much as I expected. It's a little better than it was before, but still, I mean, if I was pack 2 on a battle rifle or a submachine gun, this guy would be in the ground already. And plus I got all these douchebags running around. Yes, it can take care of them pretty quick, but still, I mean... So we'll navigate our way through here. At least he knocked them down for me. And just the damage output, guys, doesn't seem to be... I don't know. Oh, I don't want to hit that. We don't need a nuke. That would finish him off. Can't even see where I'm aiming now. There we go. Nice and easy, buddy. Boom. So, yeah, it gets the job done, but to be honest, PAP 2... I'm not all that impressed. Not with the damage output, especially against something like a big bounty or a leader, a special target. So we're going to head just into tier 2 and see what we do here. Alright, so there's an armor break. Yep. He's still up. And that wasn't even a one-shot to her body at that close. It's kind of weird. So see, there's a chest armor break. Oh, got too many friends now. Chest armor. Then just a regular shot in. And you'll see this area of effect is basically like a shatter blast now. It's, you know, it knocks them down. Look at her. 2 shots. Now, to be fair, I am just kind of blind firing, and we're just doing body shots here. And you'll see later, I do end up aiming for the head, and it is a one-shot kill on a tier 2 zombie in the head. Why she went down, I don't know. And why she went down, I don't know. Because there's other ones that have body shot that didn't quite take the amount of damage I thought they should. He died quick. He was low. There we go. So critical kill is definitely a one shot. On an armored target, you got to break through that armor first. Oh, it's a chest. I don't think much left of him, is there? There we go. So try to get some more headshots in here. Ended up backing into my truck there, just threw the aim off. And yes, these shots are damaging my own vehicle. So we got to get a little bit of more space. Try to take these guys away from the truck. Totally whiffed that. Alright, headshot. Good. And she's almost dead anyway. So, yeah, it gets the job done. But not well, I don't think. Let me talk to you a little bit about the camos. This was a really good, really easy camo progression. You just need to get 250 kills, then you have to get kills with perks active, then you have to get mercenary kills, and then you have to get kills while they're affected by your tactical. And that normally is a chore, especially with a sniper rifle. But with this thing and its area of effect blast, it makes pretty quick work of that camo requirement. We're looking at what we can add to it here. I'm adding that quick bolt, but to be honest with you, even without speed cola, this thing cycles pretty quick. I thought for a second that maybe putting a thermal scope on would help with that big explosions, but no, it doesn't. It actually makes them worse. I'd stay away from thermals. So here we're just gathering some people up. We're going to see how many we can get with the decoy grenade. And we end up getting 440. So that's 11 total kills. We didn't quite get credit for everybody, but we got credit for most of them. I don't know what happens with Call of Duty, and it doesn't quite give you credit for everybody. Same area, we managed to get another big horde together. Let them get affected. I'm not going to wait as long. There we go, 560 points. So, you know, that's what, 14? Yeah, 14 zombies in one shot. Again, that guy over there is so amazed, he doesn't even know what to do anymore. He's just frozen with fear. But it didn't give us credit for all 14, but it did give us credit for most of them. So we'll take it, because it's not going to... We still put him down. So, yeah, it's not going to give us credit for all of them, but it did give it credit for most. And that's okay. The reason we were here is the previous match I went in and put it to a bunch of mercenaries and only need 3 more. And this is where we spawned, and I know this guy's coming. So that's pretty cool. 2 kills right there. And then we got 1 more and 2 there. So it does really cut through mercenaries. We got our 50 kills there. There's nobody left. And I'm wondering how much damage... Oh, hold on. Lord. Okay. Wondering how much damage we did to the truck. So we're going to go over there, hop in there, and take it. I don't know if anybody's still doing the Easter eggs for these guys, but I figure since I killed him, I'm going to go ahead and send that transmission, just so if anybody is doing it, they don't have to wander around trying to figure out where this guy died. Of course, they might actually just get in and spend the whole map trying to find him, not realizing I already took him out. But anyway, so we get a little drive. We throw our decoy. Another 560. That's pretty good. Don't want to hit that. And yep, oh, sorry. Excuse me, lady. We'll take a look here and see, and we're moving right along. Just need about another 20, and we're almost halfway to our kills that we need with the 4 perks. So, I'm going to do a contract. Normally, I would not want to use a sniper as the main for an escort contract, just because there's so many bad guys. But this thing, Even though it hurts your vehicles, it doesn't hurt the ACV. So fire away. And we're just going to chuck our decoy, get as many kills as we can, and now I'm just kind of blind firing. And as you can see, that area of effect is just putting in overtime. Hey, look at that. Now we got our 250 kills with the perks active, so now we'll throw this decoy, see if we can't finish this one off as well. Shot the guy directly in front of me. And there we go, 400, so we got 10. Not sure how many we need. Do not want to hit the nuke. And from this point on, we're just protecting the ACV, but you know, this thing is crazy. We're just ground firing. I'm not even bothering to aim really at them. We're just hip firing this thing, and I got a Carnage and a Massacre with a sniper rifle. I don't know that that's ever happened before, at least for me. So it just shows you the damage output this thing has and how ridiculous it can be once you've put a PAP crystal or bought a PAP 2 in it. 99. So it's one away, of course. I am the king of that, by the way. It's ridiculous. So we just go to the nearest ammo supply, drop one. I only need to get one kill, so we'll just let as many of them go and bang. And then bang. Here we are. So that's all of the camo requirements, and we did kill 250 coming in here, so we know we're good to go. We're going to get on the helicopter and head on out. And we managed to get 3 base camos plus the Gold Enigma, which that's always good when you can knock that many out. So we're fully leveled up, got access to everything, everything's unlocked. But one thing that I am noticing is up here in the barrels section. There is the photonic charge barrel, which says that it's an advanced barrel that lets you shoot a charged round. And it says after reaching max weapon level, get 100 one-shot one kills with this sniper rifle. And I reached maximum level well into that match, and actually before that match. And I was obviously getting a lot of one-shot kills, but it didn't count. So you have to go someplace else in order for those to count.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
So that's right. You have to go into multiplayer in order to get these 100 kills to unlock this photonic barrel. Now, that I think is a pretty interesting tactic, that you do have to use it in multiple game modes in order to fully unlock its potential. So that's all right. That's okay with me. I'm not against multiplayer. Some of you might be, and maybe this will break you out of it. I don't know. But let's go into the weapon loadouts. So what I did was I actually created 2 loadouts. One that just had the gun as I was using it in zombies. And for the second loadout, I'm going to make a more of a short range version. And by that I mean I'm taking the scope off, and we're going to go with more of a Cronin mini dot kind of iron sight. That's a lot better for short range sniping. And my plan is to go into a short range map just for the plethora of targets. Now I'm looking through here, and one that I just recently started using is this slate reflector, which gives a pretty good sight picture. And we're going to give it a try here. I'm also going to go with the quick bolt so that I can get the faster reloads. Not going to change the ammo. And I've got slots that I don't know really what to do with yet. So I'm just going to put on anything that's going to give me a little bit of a idle sway and some firing speed. Now when you change the barrel on this gun, some of these barrels are going to take away the bipod mount, which, to be honest with you, I'm fine with. In multiplayer, you're not going to use it too much. And you can put on a regular support grip to get a little bit better flinch resistance and sight lines. So we headed into multiplayer and missed. But overall, we had a pretty quick and nasty experience with this gun. Even with this short sight, missed that guy. We're still able to get quite a few decent kills here and be pretty responsive. That guy. Nice little double kill. Thing is, you got a shot. If you don't hit that shot, the other guy's probably going to get you. Now, one little benefit I got from this gun was in the few matches I did play with it, I went a little aggressive, and I was able to get quite a few, 3 as a matter of fact, first blood kills, just by catching people running here into this center portion. And she does have a lot of power. I was able to do a double kill with one shot, so I got a collateral with that one. And then a third kill to follow it up, but now bad things happen. And this one here, this was just timing. It's not a skill, that was just bad crossover for that guy. Here we got nice lane. Saw him, we'll get the second. And finally we get a third. So this actually was real quick and easy for me. I didn't have too much of a problem. And as you can see, I got 19 in my first match. And I was usually getting around 15 to 20 in every match. Which, you know, these are one shot, one kills. And if this thing hits them right, it's going to get them. I did do one match where I came in that was in progress. So I didn't get too many with that one. But we were able to finish this off relatively quick. I think I did 6 matches total. 5 or 6. And then we brought our new photonic charge barrel here back into zombies. And I've also brought in a nice little array of tools. We're going to see if we can find a pack-a-punch close. Yep, we got one there. And also we got a big bounty below us, so that's good. So I'm going to come in here with this barrel. This is the one that allows you to charge. And we're going to see what happens. I'm going to use this for the machine gun. Submachine gun, sorry. And we're going to... Yep, there it is. We're going to head to this contract. I'd really love to go looting. That is one of my favorite spots for looting, but no, we're already on a mission. So I'm going to come in here for a big bounty, and we're going to see how this gun does now with this barrel, and I want to test it with different tools. The rare, the uncommon, and possibly legendary. We'll see how things go. But we pull our first big bounty, and he is back in the area that we were in. So we're going to have to make our way back into whatever that big thing is in Lebanon Resort. And it's not going to really be good for us because it's going to be some tight maneuvering. Here you can see he comes down the stairs. And there we go. I got some shots in him before he ran off. And this is with the green tool. And we're doing a little more damage. That was a good one. But it's still not where I'd want it to be. And then, of course, we have all of these guys to deal with. I did try to use a thermal scope on this, and it just doesn't work. You can't see through anything. All right, let's see, I guess. Yep, we got ourselves revived. So we pulled another one, another big bounty, and it was in the same area. So again, we're maneuvering around. But as you can see, I've been putting quite a few headshots into this guy. That was a whiff. It's so loud and it draws so much attraction. Let's come around here again. There. Oop. And there we go. So we're looking at if you can pull the headshots. So again, even with the rare tool, we're seeing that it's taken quite a few shots to break through the armor, and then it's just not really impressive damage. Now, we headed into Tier 2, managed to get ourselves packed up. We're going to engage this guy, and then we kind of get jumped. So we'll see how well this does. Now, that's a pretty good amount of damage to a guy. Hellhound better die quick. Here we've got Lady. Now, she's going to be Tier 3 since she's got the goo on her, and you see we did half damage on a body shot. So, yeah, it's close proximity, but you're going to need 2 bodies in order to take out a Tier 3 zombie, if it's unarmored. Here we've got a big group. Looks like 2 shots took out almost everybody. We were able to get a better position on this Disciple. And this, keep in mind, is just a free-running Disciple. This isn't a target or a bounty. And there he is. So we got one good hit. That one took another. And then finally we finish it up. So once you break their armor, you're looking at 3 shots on a free-range tier 2 special zombie. We took it back into tier 1 to see what the effect was here. What did this guy? And we're trying to break through that armor. Again, it's just not impressive for that. There we go. We got almost half. So he's also going to be a 3-shot kill. And there you can see I hit his chest armor instead of his head, so he's still alive. The explosion doesn't seem to do very much to him. He was weak enough there. So, with a rare tool, PAP 2, we're doing 3 shots, 1 shot for armor. 1 takes a bunch of his health away. And we're going to need 2 more full shots. So it's 4 shots on a tier 1 big bounty. That was a good hit. Holy cow. There we go. So 3 to 4 shots, depending on how well you take their armor off. I just don't feel like that's working for me. It seems like it's taking too long. Now, one thing I do want to highlight, this weapon is great at doing ether nests and strongholds, infested strongholds. You almost don't even have to worry about where any of the assists are. You just go into a room and start blasting, and eventually you are going to hit them. But, you know, the grenade launcher can do the exact same thing. So the key to this gun is that it can do things the grenade launcher can't do at a greater distance. But here we are, we're not using a greater distance. And you're about to see, I noticed this, you can see in the bathroom there to my right, there's assist. But once I shoot that guy, the smoke closes, I don't even see it, and I end up having to come back and get it later. So, big explosions. What are we looking at overall, and what's my opinion of this gun? Well, in general, I think it's really an awesome concept. I mean, the area of effect, once you pack-a-punch it, is a neat idea. The different methods of firing that you can charge up for a much stronger blast is really cool, although questionable as to whether or not it's all that much stronger. It is, but come on. And an ad-clearing sniper rifle. Never thought you'd be using a sniper rifle to clear ads. So, in concept, this is actually pretty, it's a pretty cool weapon. And I did have fun using it. Now, for zombies, it's fun, but is it really all that useful? I found myself having to do a lot of extra things, running away from guys, getting distance, reshooting. Doing contracts is rough. It's very underwhelming for what you put into it. So, you know, using the ether tools and the PAP crystals, it's just not outputting what you need, what you'd expect it to do. The usefulness seems to dwindle outside of tier 1. It rocks in tier 1, but outside of that, it makes things hard. And I think there's better choices for what you're trying to do. You know, if you want that area of explosion, just bring a grenade launcher. Now, let's talk about multiplayer. I kind of have a different opinion as far as multiplayer. It's got a very fast recycle and reload speed, so you can get round in, and keep up a decent rate of fire. And speaking of that, it was very quick and snappy. So I was able to draw on targets, pull the trigger, they die. It's really just felt good to shoot. And I mean, it was great in the matches I used it in. And most of the hits are going to be a one-shot kill. There were a couple times where I'd pop a guy in the leg, you know, and it would give me a hit marker, and I'm like, why is that guy not dead? But still, overall, as far as snipers go, it was fun to use in multiplayer. Couple things I do want to mention about it in multiplayer is that area of effect blast, which is kind of its selling point, is missing. And I don't know if we want it in multiplayer or not. You know, grenade launchers caused big problems, so do we really need extras? And I did not get a chance to take this into a war match and use it against vehicles. It does sell a lot on the damage to vehicles, and I would love to see what that does. So I'm definitely going to have to get in there and play a couple of the war matches to actually see what it does to a vehicle when you engage them. And whether or not that gets kills or just gets the vehicles destroyed. So overall, for zombies, I'm going to give this thing, sorry guys, a 4 out of 10. Was not all that impressed. And give it a 9 out of 10 as far as multiplayer goes. So if you get the weapon, give it some use, see what you think, and let me know if you agree with what I think or whether you have a different opinion. Thanks for watching, and take care. I'll see you out there.